brought lots of stuff.
I know I shouldn't have left it in the box, but I thought if something was wrong with it, we could throw the box away here. If something wasn't wrong.
Ooh! Ooh! Look!
What?
Maple syrup.
Ooh. Made our day.
Maple syrup.
Right?
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
This is alright, huh?
You don't know how happy we are.
Each other here.
Okay.
Okay, here we are.
Yes, here we are after the grocery shopping spree.
And
The produce spree.
this is the stuff we got. We are letting it air out here because, excuse me, I don't want to walk in front of you, Mom. But
Okay.
we got limes. Whoops. Green peppers. Red onions. Regular onions. Some potatoes there and some oranges.
Hey, no, nice onions.
Yeah, they are nice
Look at
onions.
those.
And then those potatoes are a little bit bigger. We're putting them all in here. This is our pantry. And, whoops.
Well, we hope they all fit in there.
Yeah. And then, oh, there's a cabbage. A few tomatoes.
Television, cable TV.
There's cable TV. What are these called? Jacala?
I believe so. Wasn't it Barb who told
Hakala.
us about those, Barb Rainwater?
Uh-huh.
I think. And she says they're
Cucumbers.
great.
A few grapefruit. Avocados. We didn't get very good choice on some of our food.
No, but let's go and look some more. We got another run.
Yeah, we're going to make another run. Carrots, tomatoes. No, those are apples. Squash.
And
Lots of peppers.
a cucumber. I mean a coconut, sorry.
Okay, so now we're going to go make round number 2. Are you ready? Are you
Ready.
ready, Flash?
Ready.
Let's
go. Here we are. Just a minute, Dennis. We're here, getting things ready. Kind of trying to figure out what we're going to do with stuff. Lots of things still to do. See what I mean? Huh. Okay.
That'll keep it from disintegrating in the water that it collects down there.
Brenda and Dennis trying to find places for things.
go away.
What'd you find down there? Books? More books? Okay.
Dove.
What's that?
Dove.
Oh yeah, that's a good book. Very good book. Starting to get things organized over in this department. This is the library.
Okay, there's all this stuff's coming out here. Should we put them over here? That's on the tape side though, isn't it?
Well, you know what? The thing about that
This stuff?
is at least that's kind of parallel. Look at this side over here. Well, maybe not.
It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing.
We're gonna have to go across this way.
Yeah. You have that many tapes?
I don't think so.
It's a busy first day. We went to Grand Central. Looked all over for certain things. Busy, 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 busy. Solved a few problems. Talked about the weather. Talked about the trip. Talked about schedules.
Well, that is your approach to it.
No,
What's
I
that?
don't want to hear it right yet. We'll figure this out, okay?
Sure. I'll look at it, you bet. Objectively,
11,
honestly.
2.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
What are you doing?
Look at the chart.
Yeah, some chart, huh? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Probably won't be able to see this.
Probably not. You probably just burned up film, so you should probably turn it off.
Wow. Here we are, Puerto Vallarta. A few days later. Getting things done. Had lunch. Took a break. Dennis got a new battery. Brenda's been labeling and putting food away. I've been vacuum packing. And so now we're going to go check out the book exchange department. Had lunch over there. That was great. Lots of nice boats in here. That's the one we like out there. New boat. From California. Going through the canal. Home on the East Coast. We should go down and take a better look at this baby.
What's your dog's name? Look. Look. Hey.
Guess who? Yeah, those two.
Yeah, the root system is on.
What is it, Dennis?
There's a palm tree
Strange.
right down.
These hotels just totally circle this marina, don't they?
What a good place to be in a hurricane, huh?
No kidding.
If you had to be someplace.
If you had to be someplace. Lots of boats. So the boats that are here are going to Mazatlan. The boats at Mazatlan are coming here. So many pretty flowers. They probably would. She's a beauty. I don't know what that is off the stern. That's a different shaped stern. Looks like a swim ladder. Oh. Cavalli. Morgan out on 41.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's coming
That's kind of
in.
what it looks like.
Loaded. She's really sitting down in the water, isn't she?
A lot of people on board that boat. Aft cabin.
It's looking out the entrance, isn't it?
Sort of.
You have to go out
Yeah,
that
you
way.
gotta go
Yeah.
out that way to get to the other part.
Huh. Lots of boats. Busy spot. This is where the, oh, you can't see there, but the cruiser's booked library is in there. Come in to talk to the lady about material for sun protection. She is one busy lady. You gotta take a picture of Lady Hawk for Barbara and Gary. It's not Lady Hawk, as we know her. How's it coming down there?
I don't know.
An empty one.
Well, yeah.
Not for long.
Putting round stuff in here is just kind of different.
Doesn't stack so well.
No.
Boy, this floor looks different than it did a while back, though.
Yeah. It does.
What's happening over here?
I'm busy.
Booch. Vacuum packing.
Yeah.
Seal mealing. In this case, oats. Things are looking better.
Hey, we keep out about the same amount left over on this one as they did last time.
Well, you must be measuring right then. Either too much or too little or just right, but the same. What'd you call me?
Alright.
What'd you call me?
Did you whiner? Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me get my camera turned on so we can talk to each other.
Okay.
Okay, here we are.
Yes, here we are after the grocery shopping spree.
And
The produce spree.
this is the stuff we got. We are letting it air out here because, excuse me, I don't want to walk in front of you.
That's okay.
We got limes. Whoops. Green peppers. Red onions. Regular onions. Some potatoes there and some oranges.
Hey, no, nice onions.
Yeah, they are nice.
Especially those.
And then those potatoes are a little bit bigger.
A little bit.
We're putting them all in here. This is our pantry. And, oops.
Well, we hope they all fit in there.
And, oh, there's a cabbage.
This is the television, cable TV.
There's cable TV. What are these called? Jacala?
I believe so. It wasn't a Barb that told us about those, Barb Rainwater,
Mm-hmm.
I think. And she says they're
Cucumbers.
great.
A few grapefruit. Avocados. We didn't get very good choice on some of our food.
No, but let's go and look some more. We got another run.
Yeah, we're going to make another run. Carrots, tomatoes. No, those are apples. Squash.
And
Lots of peppers.
a cucumber. I mean a coconut, sorry.
Okay, so now we're going to go. Are you
Ready.
ready, Flash?
Ready.
Let's go.
There's no point. Okay, anyway, it's Monday night, isn't it?
Man alive. We
What'd
just
you do
went
today,
to the
Brenda?
store again after getting all those fruits and veggies. We just went and spent about 2,800 pesos.
Hold on a minute. There's a button over here. Oh, okay. There you
Here
are.
I am. Do you need more light?
No, everything's cool.
This
is what we've
so
been
we
doing.
ended up getting the final last things like chips and booze and sugar and flour. Oh, we didn't get sugar still.
Oh my
Flour,
gosh.
champagne, more milk, more beer, more pop. I don't know what we spent it all on actually, but it's stuff that. I mean, we really didn't even get food because we already had.
What do
the
you mean?
food.
We did get food. We got tons of
I
food.
know, but what did we get? How could we need all that food still? Holy cow. You know what? We still didn't get eggs or sugar. It's not even... I mean, this is already... Or not this one. This one. Look at your foot. It's already got, I think, 7 cases of beer or something like that down there. And Coke. So we got more. Those.
So what do you think, Dennis? Do we have enough to eat?
Oh, we got meat. That's another
Yeah,
thing we got
lots
a
of
lot
meat. Lots of meat.
Just gotta get frita. Frita.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lots of food. That's what we already had about a ton on here.
Well, that's what she said.
I wonder what the waterland looks like now.
I'm just looking at it. Let me get my little flashlight. Who's looking? She's sitting right down now.
I bet.
These 2 out. These 2 can be used up. Okay,
Another page.
another page.
Another one.
What are you guys doing?
Burying the avocado. Oh. I don't know. Read the latitude 38. That's enough. That's good. What next?
What next? Tomatoes? What do you think?
That's gonna be the last thing on top, right?
Well, we got tomatoes left. We got apples left. I was gonna put the apples just around the outside of the
Okay.
lower one,
All right.
and all I got left is tomatoes.
Good spot for tomatoes, I
I
guess.
think. Should be a drag if we got through all this and then found a bag of food.
Check your bag, your backpack.
Flour. I did. That's it. Oh.
We still didn't find any sugar either, did we?
Nope.
Okay, so let's put the wake
Wow,
green
who threw the
tomato.
wake, man?
Well, we're out of here, guys.
Got my haircut.
Yeah, for sure. Ready. You've been ready for a few days. Going over to the fuel dock. Get up here on the dock, on the bow, so we can see where we're going. It's goodbye, Puerto Vallarta. Not sure what time it is. Must be about, I guess, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's Tuesday, and we're gone. So, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
You getting settled down a little bit?
Well, I got a couple phone calls I still want to make.
Okay, well, hopefully that will work out.
That's good. Finally it took me an hour to do what should have taken me a minute on email.
That's the way it goes, especially at the last minute.
But I've got a bunch of incoming messages, so that'll be fun to read later.
Yeah. Somebody's getting your messages.
Somebody's wondering, there's a lot of people wondering where we are.
Right.
The titles were stuff like, where are you? Where on earth are you? Greetings from Astoria.
Good. We're at the fuel dock. Just topped off. It is 5:30 p.m. 17:30. I should say local time. Waiting for Brenda to get back from making her last minute phone calls. And we're off. We're out of here. There are mountains. I haven't got to check this part of the country out, but Brenda and Dennis did. It's the Guadalajara. I understand it's very beautiful. It's obviously looking east.
Get the word passed on to them.
Mom, look at the one on the dock.
Leaving Puerto Vallarta. You believe it. Brenda's disappointed. Didn't get talk to her dad. And try to patch through to him for too long on the radio. grocery store, and so we didn't get much for pictures, but it's an interesting city. Looks like we're in good company. Looking back. Okay, the last time I'll be here for eons or ever. Puerto Vallarta. Wonderful place, beautiful people. Just got treated like real guests. Have to stop and wonder if these people visited Squam or Port Angeles, would they get the same reception?
Are on our way out of Puerto Vallarta to the Marquesas. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Okay, so here we're off course because the wind's fooling with us, all right?
Okay. All right, let's do it.
Well, don't sit there because it's going to spray right on the camera.
Oh. Okay, let me up here.
Woo!
Yeehaw! Go for it, Captain. Here's to a good trip.
You bet.
Woo!
Let's get your mom here. Here you go. Well, there's some videos being taken. That's a good idea.
Fourth day out?
Pictures of the white buffalo.
Not yet.
Up in that forward head, you know, the water squirts through it, there's a chain locker. It runs up along that wall. Since it's an angle, then it runs down and runs on that upper tray in the head. So I've got a couple blank towels up there, so you see that's why, because I keep going up there, there's that much water in it.
Oh, gee.
I can see where it's coming down the mirror.
Just have the open out.
Hold it right. Okay, you've gone too far. Fourth day,
What's happening?
blowing 26 knots. We're sailing on the
We're
station
going,
of
aren't
Double
we?
Reef, Maine. Watch your camera. I wouldn't get out.
Leaving Chicala or something like that.
So you did see an island out here this morning.
Yeah, it's still right there.
Yeah, the direction that the wind and the spray is
Rocco
coming from.
It's like a patch of snow up on that one peak.
Yeah. It's going pretty good though.
We're actually south of it.
Yep, we're about 40 miles south of it.
Yeah.
And Sounding Free is probably, what, 40,
400
50,
miles.
100 miles of,
No, this is
South
like
of us?
400 miles ahead of us.
oh, ahead of us. Well, they started out
A week
a
or
week
two.
or so. I think they were gone when I came down.
Yeah.
That was the big surprise.
Yeah.
If you see a big wave coming, let me know.
I'm watching.
Well, what's your definition of big?
Yeah.
They're all big.
Splash. Oh, it's very comfy. Especially on a sunburned back.
South.
Yeah.
Dummy. What did I get? I knew I was going to get sunburned, but that's okay. Because now, see, now I can just get tan. See
Yeah, see?
how that works?
So it doesn't peel off. You hear that wind howling, folks?
Oh, that one.
That wind. Yeah, Buzz is making some noise too. Buzz's noise is good. Well, as you can see, according to the big picture, we've got a long ways to go. There's about where we are. At the island that we were looking at, right back there. Now, this chart doesn't have everything on it that it has. Hawaii. And we're going.
I mean, it said
Down
it's
there.
supposed to be over here, and then
Ah,
now it's
sure.
there, now it's back there.
The Marquesas. Back here to reality again. We're sounding free. I'm getting down there. We're sounding free. I believe that's the equator. I got a little buddy out there. He's been sticking around for a few hours. This is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Who'd have thought it? Hey, Birdie! What do you think he's doing up there? Icky night. Not enough wind. Fluky wind. Seas are moving around. We couldn't really go the direction we wanted to go because it was just no wind. So we flopped around all night. No fun. Well, everybody's up now. Coffee spills have been cleaned up. We decided we needed to run the engine a couple hours to charge batteries, which is great because we were getting nowhere fast sailing. We've sat down, had a cup of coffee, got our heads kind of straightened up and together, and decided it's time to fly the Spinnaker, or at least get her ready, see what happens here. As soon as we shut down the engine, if the conditions are right, you'll see a beautiful sail. This is the direction we'd really like to be going right now. A little more southerly, but it just wasn't working.
Well, I got down below here to take care of some business.
Well, we're getting things ready anyway. Of course, now the wind's picked up, and we've decided 15 knots, this baby comes down. Well, that was interesting. The little I lost my hat maneuver in the middle of all of this.
See, this sheet's hanging in the water.
Yeah, bummer.
Takes me off. Columbia River Bar Pilot's hat. Doug has one too. Well, I guess I'll have to go back to Astoria again someday.
I'm sure you will.
It's hot today, huh?
Sultry.
No breeze.
Today's Sunday.
Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Thanks, guys. It's a pretty nice way to spend Mother's Day.
Your kids.
Kids.
The kids.
What's he doing? Adjusting?
He's adjusting the icky yellow line.
What's the icky yellow line?
What's that block to the screen?
Oh yeah. Boy, have you noticed how everything's just smoothed out nicely? The engine's running, but we're not in gear.
Charging the batteries.
We're charging the batteries and we're going how fast?
5.8 knots. Oh, we have 6.
And nothing's flapping.
6.1.
Great. Just what we needed
6.2.
last night about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I don't know about doing that.
I don't think.
Yeah, hi Dad. Hey, we had a 176-mile day yesterday, kind of like that trip we made up to Squim from Astoria with Kay and Don. About a day like that, but we just kept on going. We have been doing real well. Right now the wind's blowing 12 knots true out of the north. We've got a 4 to 6 foot swell, 82 degrees in the cabin. The barometer's 1014, up 1 from yesterday. And everything's going pretty good. Brenda's fixing some dinner. And
Trying.
life is real good. So we are rock and rolling around here a little bit because of the angle of the wind, but things are going good. How about you guys, over?
Well, I know that I can stand up and I can drink a beer at the same time, and I know I can stand up and take a picture at the same time, but I also know that I can't stand up, take a picture, and drink a beer at the same time because I just spilled my beer all over the floor.
Let's see if you'll hold this for a little while, okay? It's 220. I don't know. Oh, you can try it. What?
Got out of town on a boat from St. Island, sailing the reach before a following sea. She was making for the trades on the outside, and the downhill run to
He was sleeping up there earlier. Somebody came and ran him off. Guess he's back. Okay, well, here we are. We're sailing along. There's the captain. We have... Hi.
Hi.
We are under sail, under the spinnaker, and we've got about, what, 8 knots apparent? We got 10 knots apparent. Oh gosh, we're going 6 knots. Oops, 5-9. Better get out of there. And then this is what Mom and Dennis did. They made us some shade. We're so happy. Look at that.
It's Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day, Mother.
Didn't we just go through this
see.
once?
Let me see if I can
Yes,
get
we did, I'm sure. We did.
under sail,
Under shade,
under shade, under purple star.
under watch.
Probably is.
Towards the floor.
Oh well.
No,
Hey, Captain.
lots of.
I better put a fish line out, you know that?
Oh God. No.
Not dinner for tonight,
We gotta eat the food that's in there.
Yeah.
We got meat to eat.
We better eat that meat.
I don't want to waste any fish.
and it's lots cooler down here.
Is it?
Well, yeah, maybe maybe 10 degrees. Might that be 10 degrees?
Alright.
It's only 80 now. Well, 83.
You look at the thermometer?
I meant to ask you where it is.
Right there.
Hi.
Hi. Well, we just passed the 800-mile mark.
We just took showers.
We all just took showers.
It's only been a week.
Yeah.
Boy, do we feel good. We're having early happy hour.
Again.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Happy hour keeps getting earlier.
Did you notice that it starts on my shift?
Yeah. Well,
Things are working pretty good over there.
yeah. We've been slugging it out trying to go to the south. And the best we can do is maybe a lot to the west, but actually she's coming around a little bit now, so we'll see.
Is it?
Yeah.
Rock
We're
and
gonna get out
rolling
there.
now.
We're rock and rolling. We're running along under the. It's too bright. We're just running along on the Jenny. All day long we did it, huh?
And we have been for several days, except yesterday.
Yesterday we.
Was Vinegar Day.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a good day. Really comfortable, wasn't it?
We just ran the engine for 2.5 hours to charge the batteries. Because when we're running on the spinnaker, we use the autopilot. Because the apparent wind past the vane monitor there thing is too little, so it can't steer.
We thought we were going to do it today, but we got kind of a late start
Because I slept in.
because Brenda slept in,
That's okay.
and Dennis had chores, lots of chores.
This is our Bimini. It's pretty, but it works. So this is just the way it's been for, I guess, 6 days or so.
Ah, shut up.
This way, I know where they are, and you guys don't. Except for that one. Did you see how deep that hole is?
Yeah, I put them all in to begin with.
I know.
Oh, shit. Oh, get out of here.
That's enough, isn't it? Well, you might as well, like you said, though, fill up the space.
That's good, right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Run, Forrest, run!
Rocking and a rolling. Do I sense a problem
A
here?
disgruntled galley slave.
What's the matter? Huh?
I let go of the rice bucket for 5 seconds.
Oh, so you did do it yourself.
It's the carrot peels and the rice all together. Isn't that nice?
I cleaned the stove today, inside.
Thank God. See how this little hole works here.
Sorry.
I can't remember how Dennis said to do it so you could take more than one. Coming up from behind too. Oh well. Okay. Putting the camera.
Well, it's the end of day 8. Day 2 on the guacamole.
3.
That's the 3rd day on the guacamole?
Yeah. Remember we had all those guacs, avocados we used to.
Oh yeah. From the stuff that went going crazy in the bottom of the pantry.
But we did a good job. We got them all cleaned out.
Yeah. So we've got a little over 1,000 miles, 1,035 miles or something like that. Water under the keel doesn't mean we're 1,000 miles closer. It means we've got 1,000 miles. But So in a week and a day.
Did a foam patch with Dad.
That's right.
Our second one on a Wednesday. And Doug, last week,
Yeah.
or a while ago.
Things are going pretty good here. Here's our
Watch that. Don't spill the bean. Oh, there's a say something else.
happy hour.
Oh! Happy hour. You feel like you're...
When you see the Southern Cross for the first time, understand now why you came this way. 'Cause the truth you might be running is so small, but it's as big as the promise of a coming day. So I'm sailing for tomorrow, but these are dying. And I love
Oh.
I'm in a silver train. I have my ship and all of my she was all that I had left. And you know how many times I had fallen. Spirits are using me, but your voice is calling. But heaven brought you and me, cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman
Albatross are my brothers.
Oh.
and we lied and we tested, and we never failed to fail. It was the easiest thing to do. You will survive being bested. Somebody fine will come along lately to build a loving you in the Southern Cross.
This is that song that's something I was thinking of. Like this song. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
Sunrise, 17th of May. We're about 124, 7 degrees something latitude north, and about a little over 124 west. About 7 o'clock in the morning. Seven in the morning.
Pretty
It's a quarter moon on
You got it written down?
Where'd that sucker go? There it is. Well, it just disappears on you too.
Okay, so today is the 18th, I believe, and it is 6:20 Pacific Coast time. And we're, I don't know, somewhere around 6 degrees, 5 degrees north of the equator. You know, Brenda?
what?
Latitude?
Do I
We're about
know?
126 west anyway on longitude. 5 degrees north?
5:30 north.
Okay. We got this big old black cloud up here ahead of us. Everybody else through here is hove to or had all kinds of squalls. And here we go.
Rock and roll. When your heart's been broken, you song that's
This time. Kay's washing. I'm drying and Brenda's putting away.
Oh, did you know that?
money.
I had never said I was going to throw them away, but
Booch. Look at all this hair. I need a haircut.
you do need a haircut.
Look at all this hair.
I can't grab you by the side of your head anymore.
Yeah. Nothing to yank me around by. So, we're over halfway there. We got 1,530 miles back to Puerto Vallarta and 1,100 and probably about 80 miles to Hiva Oa.
Cool. And how do you feel about that?
Pretty good. Got the galley slave working.
That must go on the unedited edition. Hi. What are you,
Hi. We get this down to a
what,
science.
pray tell, are you doing?
Make love
Doing my duty.
God, those are ugly looking clouds, aren't they?
Stop it. I don't want to hear them. They are ugly looking clouds. You know, before it's been like over there or
That's
over
all
there or
I
over there.
need
And I'm just like, over there.
Do you
We might
want
be having a long... I think we're preparing for, you know, like
Okay, well,
what happens if...
yeah, this is.
Is there stuff downstairs down that needs to be wiped?
Yeah, there's a couple of things. We're about 120 miles from the equator. Going through squalls and wind picking up, and we didn't think it was going to be like this at the equator.
Off we go. See you later. And this is one of the more exciting things that you do when you're off watch. Right? Oops, where are you?
Hang on.
Oh, it's you!
Don't fool around. Yeah.
No more
Just start-
bruises.
Just started the second book. I read The Great Train Robbery yesterday.
Yesterday, you read the whole thing yesterday?
Pretty much.
What's this one?
Robin Knox Johnston, A World of My Own.
Oh yeah, have you read that before? It's a good book.
Yeah.
That's what they say anyway. I read it a long time ago. Okay, you can go back to reading now.
It's your watch.
I know. I'm watching.
Doing pretty good.
See you later.
Today, I think, today's the 17th. At 15:30 Zulu. Here's Puerto Vallarta, where we started. And what we got here is the tracks. The track lines of all of the other boats have been kind of traveling along here ahead of us. And a couple of them behind us, but that's our position right here today. Right there. That's where sounding freeze position was yesterday, right there, just across the equator. There's 125th longitude, so we went across between there and there, just like everybody else has done. But right now, we are sitting right here. At 7 degrees, 37 minutes north, 124 degrees, 18 minutes west.
And point to the Marquesas Islands on there?
Oh, okay, the Marquesas are right here.
Right. Great.
Somewhere around 1,400 miles. Yeah, that's 12 days.
Yeah.
So now we're down off the 7 degrees. We're down off of, we're south of the Panama Canal. We're down off the same latitude as Colombia.
Hey, we're scooting right down there, aren't we?
Yeah,
Finally.
see, here's 7 north.
Did we lose, how, I can't actually focus on
That's okay. Yeah.
what we did last night, but did we go more southerly or more westerly yesterday?
Well, we actually turned a little bit more to the west or to the west.
For last night we did,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Yeah, a little bit. Came up this way a little bit.
Well, that's
so
all right.
We've been fighting it.
That helped though,
What?
last night to turn west a little bit.
Yeah.
Made the ride a little better. Great.
Ah, high rollers are new. Okay.
All right. Good morning.
Morning.
Brenda's just starting her watch.
That's the way it is.
Big time. We had a little taste of it this morning, didn't we? When I was on watch. Oh my God. So, what's happening here? Do you know?
How many degrees north?
We don't know.
Yes, 5 something.
Well, we're 1,530 miles from Puerto Vallarta. We are 1,170 miles from Hiva Oa.
Right.
So
We are at 5.5 degrees.
Today is the celebration, Takate. Over halfway.
there.
We finally talked about it today. I think we kind of all knew it, but we were just saving it for a special occasion.
Do what?
But it was over halfway.
You mean go to 2 days?
Well,
And exactly 1/2 hour ago, we got the trades,
yeah,
southeast trades, and now it's raining.
Here we are.
for sure. So the wind direction changed like immediately from
Yep.
North to southeast.
yeah, right, and it got cold.
It started to rain.
I don't know if I'd call it
And it
cold.
started to rain. Well, it's going to be cold, kids. Hold on, I'm going to get up a little higher here.
Don't get water.
First bath this baby's had today.
Today.
This is Puerto Vallarta.
Right.
Poor girl.
This might be your only chance.
Oh no, don't worry about that.
You're saying this is just the beginning?
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, boy, it's been hot. This is a nice
We're getting close to the
change.
equator, so this is what we can expect now for a while.
Southeast trades, huh?
I believe so.
I think so too. After being becalmed,
Oh, that was weird. Did we get any videos of that, anybody?
I don't think so.
I think we were in shock. We just kind of said, ooh, what's happening?
And I said, we are becalmed. Let's party.
And then it started to rain.
So we've been out 2 weeks. Yeah, it rained. We took a shower.
Everybody smells better? Feels better? It was a nice day. Hi.
Hi. When, yesterday or today?
Today.
Every day's been a nice day. All 14 of them.
2 weeks. 14 degrees something north of the equator.
4.
No, 4.
I mean 4, sorry.
God.
Oh, that's enough to make you sick, isn't
It's
it?
like 600 miles difference.
Yeah. Fire me. I knew. I've been counting. I've been keeping track.
Well, you're the one that did the last two.
It was a Freudian slip.
Really?
This is one of the not so fun jobs here. Under certain circumstances,
Well,
most of the
it's
time
okay.
it's a fun job. Brenda says.
Oh, you know what the problem is?
Oh yeah, probably has something to do with
Yeah,
it.
hold that one in quite a little while before you
This
strike
is
it.
our galley master, and she has done
This week.
such a good job.
The last.
She's done the whole trip this way. She's done really well.
She's done a very good
Tonight's
job.
gonna be easy though.
Now, don't totally disregard the oatmeal, mister. Guess it is the 21st day of May. And I don't have a pointer here, but as you can see, we have made a little progress. In there, these are tracks from some of the other boats, most of them ahead of us. This is the equator, so you can see how close we're getting to the equator.
86 miles.
86 miles northeast of the equator. Well, no, north of the equator. Sorry, thinking of wind speed here. And look how close we are then. We're less than 1,000 miles right now. And some of the boats that are coming across that are actually ahead of us have arrived. Sounding free, our friends who have been out ahead of us.
Whoa, jeez.
Had a little problem this morning.
Well, yesterday morning too. Yesterday they shredded their main.
Oh yeah, yesterday morning they shredded their main.
What a horrible time.
This morning Scott threw coffee over his shoulder somehow and burned his back and his hand.
They declared a medical emergency.
Right, and declared a medical emergency, and Dennis talked to him early on, and then we called back this afternoon, and Brenda and Dennis read medical almanacs, etc., see if there were things that we weren't thinking about, and everything sounds better on Sounding Free this afternoon, so.
And the Bartman's captain.
Yeah, and the Bartman's captain. And he,
his command.
right, and he loves it. 16-year-old, I guess you don't have to be any particular age to be captain.
Oh, you gotta be able-bodied.
Just responsible.
It's funny, I just found a pubic hair in the macaroni and cheese.
We're recording, Brenda, don't be gross.
I'm sorry. It's just hers. Sorry.
Okay, we
Dennis is
are.
reporting.
We're going to Hiva Oa, 905 nautical miles. It's at a bearing of 222, and we're steering 209. That's so we can get across the equator. Then we're going to come up around 222 and go for it. So our position is actually off the equator. We are 1 degree 25.7 minutes, which is, like Brenda so aptly said, was 1 degree is 60 miles. So that's 85.7 nautical miles from the equator. If we went dead south from here, it'd be
Which we're
85 miles.
almost doing.
Yeah, we're pretty close because we're tracking. Well, I'm tracking 207 true. We got a ground speed of 6.5 knots, and in 27 seconds it'll be midnight in Greenwich, England.
And we're all on
It's
Greenwich
23:59:40 right now.
time, trying to be. We have our local time, though, that we keep kind of falling back on when we really want to know what's going on. And that happens to be Pacific Daylight Time.
Well, I'll have to go look and see what time that says.
Maybe we could get a phone pass to Dad?
Battery's a little low.
No, probably not
Do
today.
a quick one.
Well, it's probably 2200. It's 2 hours too late.
Blasting off dead. She's got a passion for cookies and fruit.
does.
What do you think?
Wow.
See, I knew there was a reason you saved that.
Celebration time.
Nice shorts. Kind of wrinkled.
What shorts? Oh. Hi.
You're clean.
I know.
Wow. Clean and everything?
We're getting ready to hold court with King Neptune. We don't want to
Wait a
mess
minute.
up.
Wait a minute. I think this one.
Whoa.
There you go.
Okay.
Now you're ready.
Well, where's Queen Neptune going? She's getting ready, I guess, for the occasion. So we're almost there. We're within
1.5 miles to go.
and we're writing our note to put it in the champagne, the empty champagne bottle, to cork and release at the equator.
What is today? 22nd?
22nd.
May 22nd, 1998. From sailing vessel Andante. Getting there.
Where's our bottle? We have a bottle of champagne up there. It's up there. We're gonna...
It's up there.
Okay.
Carry on.
Less than half a mile.
Less than a half a mile, yeah.
And this is our letter. It's to King Neptune, or whomever else finds this note. It says, we are the captain and crew of the sailing vessel Andante. Today, the 22nd of May, 98. At 1650 hours UTC, we crossed the equator at the longitude of 128 degrees 57 west, or 57 minutes west. We are listening to Jimmy Buffett and drinking champagne and a toast to you, King Neptune. Okay, we left Puerto Vallarta May 5th, 98 and are bound for Hiva Oa. We are having a wonderful trip thanks to your patience. Now, if I would have done this on the computer, I would have switched those two sentences around. If you find this, we are very excited to hear from you. Until then, the crew of Andante.
Yep. We're at 17,000, so whatever, 0.021.
We're going.
We're across it. We're across the
Oh
equator,
no,
guys.
we're not. We are, and it says north. God,
The little bugger switched over.
we crossed it. Oh man. What? Nope.
Nope.
Oh, where's our glasses? We're across it. We don't even know. Woo!
That battery just went dead on me.
Oh no.
And the tape.
Well, the battery and the tape? Because I just put a fresh battery on.
Okay, it's the tape that went out.
Take the bottom glass as soon as you can. I guess that's the way it'll have to be,
Okay, what I'm
right?
going to do is I'm going to put the GPS back.
To King Neptune.
To King Neptune.
To the captain and the crew.
1652 hours or something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Thank you.
Yep. Freaked us out because the GPS didn't switch from north to south, so I'm going to go ahead and look that up because we are south.
First time we've ever done it.
Yeah. So remember now, we're going to have to have a little toast to King Neptune gets his share. Don't forget
Oh, I
that.
know. Does he get champagne or does he get
Rum. Maybe we have
rum? Yeah, he got rum. Hope it's good enough rum for
Oh, it is good rum. Okay, I'm going to shut this down and get the rum.
Wait a minute.
Dragon here. International Dateline.
Okay,
Thank you, Mary. I didn't come up with any appropriate initiations other than this because I didn't feel I really had the right to because you couldn't figure out which ear the earring went in. Yeah. And I'm not really going to heave to. And because as soon as we heave to, we're going to be blown back north of the equator. And we'd only swing if we hope to because of the sea conditions. So. where it is.
So this is a party in motion.
Yep. So, here's one for me. King Neptune.
Okay, hold on. King Neptune. Okay.
King Neptune.
She's moving under me.
Okay.
Let's do that shimmy shimmy again.
Whoa! See, I got off of her and got to the sea over here. Missed the whole shimmy
Thanks,
shimmy.
King Neptune.
Listen, we learn to fly.
Your turn.
We're ready.
One for me. Where I go, I'll
Yeah, good one
For
too.
you. Woo!
and one for King
All right.
Might put a little splash on the boat too. She's been good. All right. Good one. Roger. Latitude is south, 0 degrees, 0 minutes, 0.9 minutes, actually, just almost a minute south. West, 128 degrees, 58 minutes. I'll copy, over.
Roger, understand you just jumped off the equator. You're south 0 degrees, 0 minutes, and west 128.58 degrees.
QSL, 100%, 100%. Just wanted to let the net know that we're now shellbacks. We're having champagne, toasting King Neptune, over.
Okay, you're going to have to slow down. The beer's in and out. I just want to say you need to come back with it.
That's pretty. On my lenses.
You want to ask me about fishing?
Fishing.
Everybody wants to know if we fished. You told me so.
What about fishing?
We've been catching fish, haven't we?
Yeah, halfway.
We've
Wham.
been hooking
Been
fish.
catching fly fish, flying fish.
Flying fish on
On
the
the
deck,
deck.
but they're also dried out by the time we find them. We can't eat them. But Brenda wouldn't let me fish until we ate up all the fresh meat. We ate that up. I've been dragging lures, and we've lost how many now?
Just two, I think.
Well, 3, because we got one hit, that one
Oh,
broke.
that's right. 2 off this side and 1 off that side.
We've lost 3 whole rigs. And Kay and I watched one go. We didn't know what it was the other day, but we're just cut. Twang! Now, what was that? Snap, bang, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, God, the bungee broke.
No, Bungie's here.
But
It
it
had,
was
that,
still
it had that sound though,
surprisingly-
didn't it?
Yeah.
I looked over there, and there's the bungee hanging over there, and that was it. Nothing else. All the rest was gone.
Yep,
175
still,
pounds.
isn't it just still hanging there?
It's still hanging
Oh
there,
yeah, it's
yeah.
right here. Look, this is all that's left.
Twang!
The other side, it got the jig. It got the line first, and then it got the jig. It's got the line off that side and the jig off that side. Actually, 2 jigs and 2 lines.
But we did catch a fish.
Yeah, skipjack got that big.
Yeah.
Twice.
And that's stretching it, I think.
Whatever it was hitting that was, they were big.
I know. I'm just as glad he got away. 9 in the South Pacific. There's squalls kind of sneaking up behind us there a little bit. Stay back there, it's going to be getting closer. So, it means move fast, close everything up. It's been a really hot day. Well, this is the next night. I tried this last night and didn't get very far, but it didn't look like this. We are hove to. I was taking a little nap to get ready for my watch. Brendan and Dennis were out watching what's going on here. This is the radar that shows
Squall?
quite a squall.
Yeah, we figured it was at least 4 miles wide and about 6 to 8 long.
God, that's the biggest one I've seen on the radar.
Yeah, so we we decided we were going to be ready for that bad boy.
So
That's a 12-mile scale, so each one of these rings is 2 miles.
Uh-huh.
We're still right in the middle of
We
it.
are. But our speed at the moment is
1.7 knots at 304. 1.4, 1.5, 1 knot.
so
We are hove to.
we're just hanging in there is basically what this amounts to.
Yeah, this is 2 showers
Right.
Oh
today.
man, I should have gone and rinsed my hair.
So what do you have to say about this?
Well, this
Still
is kind
can't
of
see it.
different.
Brenda's over here in the dark someplace.
I'm right here.
Oh,
I'm
there you
Right
go.
there.
watching. It's my watch actually. Well, maybe I don't. Might almost be off watch, but I don't know. If
Yeah,
I can
thanks
sleep
a lot.
Now. Got to get into this mess, and it's actually it's been quite interesting. Luckily, we were prepared. We went up and we talked it over and
We talked it over. We
put
knew
the second
exactly
reef
what
in
we
the
were gonna
main,
do.
tied off the main.
When we just started talking over, all of a sudden, bang, it hit.
It was
but
just
we were
perfect
ready.
timing, yeah. Because I went up and I said, "Oh look, my coffee survived," and you said it wouldn't have survived if we would have been sailing.
Well, I'm gonna give
And all of a
myself
sudden,
half
here
cup
it
of
came.
coffee.
So you think some of these gusts are 40 knots?
I think it's blowing steady 40 right now.
Do you? It sounds like it.
I think it's blowing a good 40 right now.
So what is it?
0.500.
200? 500?
We've got log work going here, eh?
How come we got 6 hours between?
Because they had a happy hour.
Yeah, but we got our happy hour
Just
in
fine.
here.
Did I write something down wrong?
Oh no. We never did it at the end of happy hour. Okay, 500. Our course and speed. Do you want me to put that?
No, because we don't know what it is.
Hove to. I'm gonna say 100% cloud cover.
Yeah, that'll work.
Wind is from, what do we think the wind was from? The northeast, southeast, at 40 to 50?
Well, no, northeast or southeast?
I think we figured
I think
southeast.
it's.
But you said north.
southeast.
Oh, no, you said we're
going
heading north.
We're going just about due west now. So we're 50 degrees off the middle of
Oh, we
Hove
are.
too. So just write down what the GPS says. We don't know what the rest of it is. We think it's blowing 40 steady anyway, maybe 50. We're getting well, let's see, at least 10. We're getting 15 amps or something out of the wind generator. The GPS says that we are going. Course is 278, and it says we're doing 2 knots, 1.9, 1.8. So I think, well, we are classically hove to. Our position is south, 07 degrees, 09 minutes, west, 134 degrees, 57 minutes.
Here, barometer reading? This is what we're most concerned about. Oh, it's going up. Boy, is it going up.
Really?
Wow.
really?
Well, it's 1014.
When we checked into the net, it was 1013, so it's only up 1 from.
You
Yeah.
didn't move your little thingy, Bob, I guess.
Oh, I may not have,
It's
yeah.
all right. Anyway, it's going up.
Okay.
Is that good?
So that's up
Seems like
to
it would be,
Yeah.
from.
considering what we're doing at this moment.
Woohoo! Pretty wild, huh?
Yeehaw!
No kidding. Different? Never done this before.
I haven't either.
We can turn lights on because we're getting all kinds of power.
So, we're actually even considering watching a movie.
Yeah, if it keeps on. If we gotta stay in this squall much longer, looky here.
Look here.
Looky here.
Well,
It's kind of breaking up a little bit. Fine with me.
Yeah, no, it's.
So there we are on the 12-mile scale, and this bad boy is even bigger than when we were tracking up on him.
And we're still right smack in the middle of. What time is it, Kay?
The time is 22. Oh, sorry.
Never mind.
22:10 Pacific Mountain.
No.
Time.
5:20, 5:10, 05:10. Okay.
Zulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, or 05:10 Zulu.
That's it. That'll work.
Well, good morning. It's about 8 o'clock a.m.
Today is Wednesday, the 27th, I think. Anyway, we're 230 nautical miles out of Hiva Oa. We had quite a night last night. The ocean's just now starting to lay down. We hove to for 2 hours. And then we sailed all night on Double Reef, Maine and the staysail. The ocean's starting to lay down now, though. Still got the reef in the main. 2 reefs in the main, and get the staysail up in the 130. The wind's fluctuating a little bit. We've been doing up to 7.5, 8 knots, pretty steady. 7.5 knots, real steady. Figure on getting into Hiva Oa late Thursday, maybe early Friday. Well, it's the 28th of May, about 11:30 in the morning. We're 68 nautical miles out of Hiva Oa. And Kay and I have had a hankering for biscuits and gravy. That's what we're having for breakfast this morning, or brunch, I guess you might say. It just got falling on my face. So I was making biscuits and gravy and had the biscuits in the oven and ran out of propane in that tank. Didn't realize that for half an hour. It'd take a long time to bake those biscuits. It'll be brisk.
Got a little more involved than we thought.
Bricks and gravy. Brenda just got off watch here a while ago, so she's zonkered out. We're running along on Double Reef, Maine, and staysail.
I never said it was Hiva Oa.
Okay, wait a minute.
Land.
What'd you say? Mom?
I said.
Say it. Loud, clear, so we can all hear it. What's that?
Land ho.
Well, land ho!
Land ho. I want to see land ho here.
I lost it already.
See it? Oh, there it is. Oh, land ho.
That's not Hiva Oa.
I know it's not Hiva Oa, but it's
land.
it's not water. Okay, where is it?
I know, is that so?
Okay, you better get out and get old Dave on the line.
We're letting go.
Okay, well here, would you record this?
Yeah.
I can't see it.
You be
Squishy splashy there a minute ago. There's Hiva Oa. Well,
We don't like going in the dark, so we've had some real nice sailing the last couple of days. Too bad we can't stretch it out a little bit.
Sorry.
Roger.
on this chart now, through Hiva Oa, so we're about 27 miles from here. This is our position.
So our position as of
0230 Zulu. And you just saw, about 5 minutes ago, we think that's what you saw was Fatu
I
Muku.
think so. Land
We're
ho.
talking about like 1,500 feet or something.
Yeah.
That looks about right.
Yeah.
There's Hiva Oa. We're talking about going in here and
KF4 Whiskey Delta Papa standing by.
talking about going in here and maybe just getting in and leave the island and drift it till
Right.
daybreak.
And then where do we go to Claire?
We'll go through Altoona, but I'll get the other chart out for that.
Okay.
We're supposed to get into Hiva Oa tonight, so we celebrated with this Yeah, it's been a good trip, but we are excited.
So,
we're excited
Dennis,
to get
are we
back
on that
land
chart yet?
and remember what that feels like again.
Yes, sir. Roger.
Not quite.
Where's
Soon.
home, Brenda?
Well, originally home is in Colorado, around Denver and Holyoke, and then I was in Montana, and then
Hours. We had to make up the distance this morning, motoring back around this point.
into Hiva Oa after a 23-day passage from Puerto Vallarta. That's another island there. And there's another island over here. We were hove to most of the night, so we wanted to be able to come in here during the daylight. It's so beautiful. It's incredible. Wish we could see the top of that mountain, wherever it may be. There's the captain. Into Hiva Oa.
Rolled it over because somebody did it to us when we got here, and it was so neat. You open this up, you feel like you're in the tropics.
We are in Hiva Oa.
You don't get it anywhere else.
We finally see them again.
Welcome to paradise.
The Bartman. Man and a half.
Mother?
You can eat them when they're real clean. Been carrying them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm like a pig.
What'd you say?
Bite your tongue, Bart.
Right, something.
Bite me.
Ooh, listen to that talk. All this hostility.
This is a pamplemousse, and this is how you greet people in the Marquesas. You throw them a pamplemousse. Look, it's the size of a goddamn
We
great
caught it.
football. No, basketball.
What happens if you miss them?
Goes in the water.
Yeah. Along.